All right, so here we have an Asus laptop that came in for what the customer wrote, backlight issue. I did inspect front of the board. I did not see anything obvious, but I did realize one thing is wrong, and I requested we disassemble the board. I have it right here. And we're gonna work on it and see why we do not have a backlight. Let's read what the customer wrote. I did not read the customer's description yet, so we're gonna read it together. Referral, Infotech Systems, Federal Way, WA. Description: when I loser on my laptop, I get a dark screen, but I can use a flashlight and shine it on the screen, which I can see my desktop background. I plug in the HDMI to a monitor and it works, but the laptop screen is still dark. That's when I visit Infotech and they recommended your company for possible soldering issues. I replaced the screen 4 times with the same end result, no backlight. So if you replace the screen 1 time, it doesn't work. You replace the screen a 2nd time, it does not work. Chances are, even if you do it 1,000 times, it's not gonna change. It looks like the customer attempted to replace the screen without disconnecting the battery, and by doing so, you can risk blowing the backlight circuit. Now, the first thing I want to do is go to the screen connector, the EDP connector, which we have right here. And one thing we need to look for when checking for backlight issues, I can tell where backlight is from this big, thick pad. The pad is connecting with 3 pins. It's not like this anywhere on the connector, only here, so that's the backlight circuit. Meter and diode mode, I want to check to see if we have a short circuit on backlight. And we actually have a well. We do not have any reading at all. The line is broken. That's likely a blown fuse. 99% the problem is a blown fuse because I get an OL reading. Now, I do have a similar donor board in the shop here, and that's why people mail their stuff over to us, because we have donors for almost every make and model. We have access to parts. So if we look here, and honestly, after we moved to our new warehouse, I was looking at all the donors that we have. It's overwhelming. Maybe we're gonna start selling some of those donors on our site in the upcoming week or weeks. But we have everything from Xboxes, Series X, PS5s, Asus laptops, Nintendo Switches, everything. Where's the connector? Okay, so if we check the donor, and this is a donor board, you see how we have a reading, 0.46 voltage drop. So if we go back to the customer's board, screen connector, flip the board in the exact same location, and look for a fuse. Am I in the same location here? Let me double check. Okay, so we want to look around this area here. The fuse may be a bit away. I do not see any fuses here. Oh, right there. I do see a fuse right here. It's not exactly where the screen connector is on front of the board, but it's a bit far out. Meter and diode mode. And do we have a continuous path? And we do not. Oh well, that fuse is blown, just like I suspected. Let me check the donor. We should have exactly the same fuse on the back. But the fuse looks slightly different. That's okay. It doesn't have to say N on it. It's the same board. And if we check from here to here, we have a continuous path. So we're gonna replace this with this. Are you gonna charge the customer the same price, even though you did this quick, if in fact this will solve the problem? No, we're gonna charge him more because we finished it for him fast. Right? Same price. If it took us a second or it took us 5 hours, it's the same price. Because viewers always ask, constantly. I always reply, but because we have new viewers every day, we get the same question every day. Now we can use hot air to remove this fuse, or we can use a soldering iron. Okay, so let's grab this fuse. By the way, last time I mentioned that I did a blood test and I asked my doctor to check for lead in my blood because I solder a lot. And the doctor said nothing. All that soldering I do and no lead in the blood. So you're safe. Because viewers are asking, what were the results? The results were good. Blood test is good. Right now we're gonna flip the board and we're gonna measure the backlight pins to see if we have a reading. Meter in diode mode. And we should have about 0.46 or close. And we now have a reading 0.445. That's amazing. And the job is done. That's it. I'm gonna hand the board over to Big Boss to reassemble and test, and I'll be back to finish the video. Right there. Asus logo just appeared. Backlight is working. Booting up to Windows. And amazing. Amazing. So that's the LVDS, or the screen connector goes right here. And the fuse is on back of the board. All right. Laptop is working. Laptop is fixed. We're going to end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do something else in the next video. Yeah?